reforms. Okay. Now in the last video we have seen the Swami Vivekananda character about the Swami Vivekananda, Jyotiba Phule and the Thakkar Bapas. Okay. So now we are forward towards the next topic, which is the reformation in the Muslim community. Then we'll study about the Sikh community and then in the Parsi community. Means what reformations, what changes made in the Muslim community. So reformation movements in the Muslim community. So in the beginning of the 17th century, social and religious reforms initiated, means they took the first step in the early 19th century to change the social and religious reforms under the guidance of Haji Sharitullah from the Bengal and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan from the UP. And these two leaders were motivated by the preaching of the leader of Shah Waliullah of Delhi. Means जैसे कि हमने सारे कैरेक्टर्स में देखा है, from somewhere they have motivated, किसी न किसी people से they have inspired or they have motivated. As I can give the example of the Swami Vivekananda, he aspired from the life of the Ramakrishna Paramhans. Second, Thakkar Bapa was inspired by the Gandhijis. Okay, so Haji Sharitullah from Bengal and Sir Syed Ahmad Khan from UP, they motivated the preaching from the, means they inspired from the leader Shah Waliullah of Delhi. So they was believed that Britishers were ruling in the country. This we are talking about obviously before the independence. Okay, so Britishers were ruling in the country, in the India. So Islam, as the Britishers was ruling, there was a Muslim community. We are talking about the Muslim community. So there was the culture of the Islamic religion, Islamic culture. So somewhere people have forgot their Islamic culture and they moved towards the Western culture. So that's why Islam became a weaker and corrupted. And became a corrupted because the Britishers, they have given the opportunity of the different placement of money and they corrupted. So Wahhabi movement started. Wahhabi movement started to strengthen the Islamic religion and the culture, ताकि इस्लामिक रिलीजन और जो कल्चर का स्ट्रेंथ है वो बना रहे. बट हाउ, जैसे हमने पहले कैरेक्टर्स में काफ़ी सारे में पढ़े थे कि लाइक द लीडर्स दे हैव गिवन देयर लाइफ टू रिफॉर्म, टू चेंज द लाइफ ऑफ द पीपल. सो we have seen that many people, those who have forgot their culture, they have changed their culture not by the force, by themselves they have changed the culture. They have moved towards the Western culture. So by the preaching of the different leaders, by the philosophy, by the influence of the Indian influence of the preaching of different leaders, they came to their culture. So that's why they believe that they have started the Wahhabi movement, so that the Islamic person or the Islamic people who have changed they have changed religion or the culture towards the Western, so they can come back in their culture. So many Muslims, they acquired the English education. Why many Muslims they acquired English education liya? Because of the impact of the Wahhabi movement. Wahhabi movement actually was started in the English, means it was the influence of the Western culture, because at that time many people they moved towards the Western culture and there was a growing of influence of the Western culture. Western culture का जो influence था लोगों के ऊपर वो बहुत ज़्यादा grow कर रहा था. Western culture क्या था? Free minded, means people were free to do the things. The Britishers, what they want, the people were doing. So that was included in the Western culture. But the Orthodox people, those who were believing their custom, their social evils, means for which they were not aware, they don't want to aware about the social awareness, the reforms, they don't want to take the advantage of the English education. So Due to that, many Muslims and the middle class people, they were not satisfied their fee. Means जो actually उनको चाहिए था, they were not satisfied. So that's why many of the Muslims and the middle class, they have not got the English education because they were blindly faith on the orthodox what their forefathers have told to do. जो उनके customs चले आ रहे हैं उनको ही उन्होंने adopt करके रखा था. Now we'll see Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was born in aristocratic family. Now what is the aristocratic? Aristocratic family means the family which belongs to the upper class, जिसको लोग honor देते हैं, privilege देते हैं, means upper class family. So he has born in the upper class family. Okay, so during the revolt of 1857, जब revolt चल रहा था, हमने revolt का chapter पढ़ा था, 1857 जो revolt बगावत start की थी against the Britishers, so he was an employee, he was working with the East India Company as an employee and remained loyal. So till the retirement time, he was very loyal towards the British company. So after the retirement in 1869 CE, he went to the England, and as he went to the England, over there he saw the things and he influenced by the Western culture. So he influenced by the liberal ideas of the West. West means Western culture. वहाँ की ideas जो liberal ideas थे, जो बहुत सारे people वहाँ पे कोई ऐसे evil custom नहीं थे which people were supposed to follow. So that liberty he saw in the Western side. So he influenced by the Western culture. So when he came, he thought to advocate that idea of acquiring the English education. So he thought, why not to spread of English education, as many of the people are influenced by the Western culture. It means he wants to make a reform for the Muslim community. So he started spreading the English education to reform the Muslim community and to change the orthodox attitude and the backwardness among the people. जो लोग पूरा totally जैसे हमने पहले पढ़ा था, many of the people due to the orthodox means due to the old customs, जो old custom हम follow करते हैं, and because of that many middle class people also have not taken the advantage of the English education. So like this, the spread of English education actually started in the Muslim community. So Sir Syed Ahmad Khan wants that orthodox attitude should change towards the Western, and the backwardness people also change their mind towards the English education. So he also established the magazine. He has written that magazine Tazib-ul-Akhlaq in 1870 CE. He also established Aligarh Muslim College in 1875 CE, and even today the name of Aligarh Muslim College is known as Aligarh Muslim University. And he translated the books of English literature and the science in the Urdu language, so that many Muslims, he wants to try that many Muslims familiar with the branches of the knowledge of Western culture. Western culture के बारे में उन्होंने एक मैगजीन में लिखा तहज़ीब-उल-अखलाक, what he has कैसे वो influence हुए with the Western culture, and after writing this he has translated many books of English literature जिसमें Western education के बारे में बहुत कुछ लिखा था. So he has translated English literature and the science books in the Urdu language. Why he has translated? Because he wants to aware about those things, and he wants that these people were familiar with the branch of the knowledge of the Western culture. So he opposed. We have seen that many characters, like many leaders which we have studied, all they have opposed for the evil custom. So he was also opposed the evil customs like burqa pratha, जो burqa पहनना होता है, like that. Child marriage, कि छोटे पने बच्चों की marriage नहीं होनी चाहिए. He opposed against विडो रीमैरिज, जो विडो रीमैरिज के लिए मना कर दिया गया, तो ही हैज गिवन द परमिशन सो दैट विडो कैन बी मैरिज अगेन, फिर से शादी कर सकते हैं. एंड ही गिवन more awareness about the education to the girls. He started, as we have seen, he has started the girls college and the schools for the girls for the more and more education. Like that reformations movement happened in the Muslim community. Many changes we have seen in the Muslim community. Now we'll see the Sikh community. The Sikh community. Now we have seen from the 19th century many reforms occurred in the life of the people. So as the 19th century was the influence of the new awakening or the new reforms, so reforms of 19th century also influenced the Sikh community. So जैसे कि changes चल रहे थे, so influence occurred in the Sikh community also. Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. This was the committee which was formed in the 19th century, and this committee's objective was to reorganize the religious practice, means जो customs वो follow कर रहे थे उनको फिर से reorganize करना, and the social evil customs removed from the Gurudwara, means the practice जो social evil customs वो follow कर रहे थे, that should be removed from our religions. This was the objective of the Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee, and they thought to give the English education along with the religious education to the Sikh people. So firstly they have started to give the English education along with the religious education, means the things which they have removed from their culture. So firstly they have started in the Khalsa College in Amritsar, and then as the things imparted in the Khalsa College, then at the same time the English education with the religious education started in other schools also. So in short, Sikh community, the influence made, that means they reorganized the objectives of their religion, and they removed the social evil from their practice, means from the Gurudwara where they are going for the worshipping. So this was the Sikh community. Now we'll see the Parsi community. Now the Parsi youngster acquired English knowledge. Those who were the Parsi youngsters who had acquired the English education, जो English education को अच्छे से समझते थे और जानते थे, so they established रानुमा ए मजदासने सभा. उन्होंने ये एक सभा बनाई in 1857. Okay, for what? For social religious reforms, for which we are studying, means to again to reorganize the religious reforms. So they were working under the leadership of the Navroji, Dadabhai Navroji, means he was the leader. और ये सभा जब स्टार्ट हुई तो उसको नाम दिया गया रश्ता गुफ्त. The name of that sabha is known as the Rashta Guft. And the important thing of this movement, impetus to the reform movement and carried out the work for awakening of the Parsis. This sabha started for the reformation. Okay, ताकि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा changes आए and the Parsi people they awake, एक नई जागरूकता आए उनमें, and they were come to know about their culture and religion. So K.R. Kama and Behramji Malbari also contributed to change the life of the people. So K.R. Kama emphasized, they focused on the propagation of the education, means he promoted the English education, they spread the English education. And the Malbari they focused on the woman empowerment. Woman empowerment, woman की ताकत, जो social evil customs woman के लिए थे उन सबको उन्होंने हटा दिया. So they both, K.R. Kama and the Behramji Malbari, they both were opposed of such evil customs like child marriage and they encouraged the widow remarriage. उन्होंने widow remarriage करवाना start किया in their community, and they were opposing for the child marriage. So the Malbari, he has make more and more efforts. उन्होंने बहुत एफर्ट्स लगाए, बहुत हार्ड वर्क किया एंड दे फाइनली दे इन्फॉर्म टू द गवर्नमेंट, मीन्स उन्होंने गवर्नमेंट से रिक्वेस्ट की एंड गवर्नमेंट लिसन दैट एंड ही पास्ड अ लॉ fixing the minimum age of the marriage in 1891. Means in 1891 CE, government has passed a law by the influence speech of the Malbari, जैसे मलबारी जी ने अपने इन्फ्लुएंस, अपने स्पीच से गवर्नमेंट के जो चीज़ें होती है मीन्स उनको समझाया कि why it is very necessary the fixing age of the child for the marriage. So they have passed a law in 1891 and they fixed the minimum age of marriage for the child. So this was the chapter socio-religious reforms. I hope you have understand properly the whole chapter and we are discussing in the live lectures too. So if you have any problem, you can share with me in the live lectures and we'll meet in another video with the new chapter. So till that time, good day, have a nice day and thank you.